What is good, credit people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, and I freaking told y'all, you cannot say that I didn't. Even NLE Choppa himself came on my freaking comments on one of my videos calling him fake woke, and he said don't believe the media, like whatever. Bro, you contradicted yourself, okay? So I'm gonna have to clown you right now. It's just how it is. Anyway, NLE Choppa in Florida, my home state. He came out here. He thought I wasn't gonna call the cops on him when he was like burglarizing or stealing, I don't know, condoms from the local 7-Eleven because all the bad bitches he been banging are like ratchet hoes and they got hella STDs. He's basically trying to be an NBA young boy out here. He's trying to contract the herpes. But anyway, let's just get into the story because I don't know all the details off the top of my head. So if we go to XXL, they have reported that NLE Choppa has been arrested on burglary, drug, and gun charges. Okay, we'll get into the contradiction afterwards. Let's first read the article. NLE Choppa was arrested in Davie, Florida on Sunday, March 28th, which was yesterday, for multiple offenses including burglary, drug, and gun charges. According to inmate records obtained by XXL today, the Memphis rapper born Bryson Potts was taken into custody by the Davie Police Department in Florida on charges of burglary, unoccupied structure, unarmed, don't know what that means, carrying a concealed firearm, so he had the blicky on him, possession of cannabis, 20 grams or less synth that's a lot of terms that I don't know, but he had less than 20 G's on him, right? And possession of Xanax, whatever Alprazolam is. It sounds like a Pokemon or something that's trying to use psychic on me, but I'm a dark type, so you can't hit me with it. He is currently located at the Broward County Sheriff's Office in Fort Lauderdale, so I could go pull up on him while he's behind bars. I'm not going to though. We're gonna keep it respectful here. The 18-year-old rapper has a bond in the amount of $4,500, so he's likely out. His homies probably got him out, went into his bank account, pulled out $4,500 because dude probably rich as hell, not gonna lie. Richer than me, definitely. But anyway, now XXL got the details of what occurred that night that he got arrested and how cops found him. According to an arrest affidavit, Choppa admitted to police that he jumped a gate. Oh, he admitted, he snitched on himself, that he jumped a gate into a tow yard to retrieve a watch from a vehicle that was towed from a separate incident. The vehicle the rapper was trying to locate, however, was not at the particular tow lot. Damn, so bro was just trying to get his watch that maybe his car got towed out in Miami during spring break, because parking is crazy out here. You cannot find a parking spot while you are at the beach. So maybe he just left a watch in there so it didn't get stolen, like Famous Dex, 50K worth on the bus down. Maybe it was a one of one. Choppa and Matlock arrived at the parking lot where the tow yard is located at blah. After two men searched the yard and returned to the SUV, police arrived on the scene and conducted a felony traffic stop when Choppa, Matlock, and another man named Tony, who was in the backseat of the truck, exited the vehicles. Firearms could be seen on the top of the back seat. Prior to the men getting out of the SUV, the guns were not visible because the men were allegedly sitting on top of them. God damn. So they had guns on them while they were doing something illegal. Again, he pulling a Famous Dex, doing some stupid shit that you do not even need. Actually, Famous Dex is referenced in this article below, but we're not going to read that part. The police report notes, during a tow inventory of the vehicle, a Glock 27 with an extended mag and an AK-47 Draco pistol were clearly visible in the backseat of the Ford Expedition. Holy Christ, they were pulling up with some serious shit. Both fully automatic weapons. NLE Choppa is pulling a real-life GTA RP. The firearms were readily accessible to Bryson, who were all seating in the rear seat of the Ford Expedition. The firearms were fully loaded with a round in the chamber, so they were ready to fire off at the cops if they tried to pull them over and maybe didn't have like that little camera on them, because if they got the camera on him, even if the cop dies or if NLE Choppa offs him, like they'll still get arrested if he's on camera. And everybody knows what NLE Chakra looks like. And that is about it for the report. However, I have something to say in regards to NLE Choppa and his whole spiritual journey throughout the last year, where I've been calling him out for basically lying to kids, making them all scared from the pandemic and what's been going on, this specific illness that I'm not going to say because I don't want to get demonetized, as well as saying that he's not going to be rapping about weapons, guns, even though that a gun is a type of weapon, drugs, and just negative energy, because that is apparently what the higher ups who are controlling the world, like the Illuminati Illuminati or the music industry in general are trying to force the rappers to talk about to keep the low income demographic down there. Because if they're always listening to, you know, shooting people, doing drugs and all that, it'll keep this lower demographic socioeconomically, at least like money wise, it'll keep them that way. So the higher ups can stay having all of the money. But it looks like NLE Choppa isn't even practicing what he's preaching, because he quite clearly in this arrest record had a gun, had drugs, not even just weed though. And weed is fine. Like obviously you can be spiritual and smoke weed, but he also had Xanax on him, which is not good, kids. You can literally have like seizures if you continue your use with that. And as we've spoken about before, like within the past couple of weeks, he's gone back to rapping about drugs, violence, all that gang shit, and which is cool. Like I'm glad NLE Choppa is back to his shit, because I'm sure that spiritual rap was not selling. Nobody wants to hear about like your sun gazing and I don't know, celibacy, not putting your in anything. Everybody wants to see how many women you've impregnated within the past year and how many people you have shot in GTA RP in Baba World. So I have no problem with NLE Choppa doing all this stuff, getting arrested. Obviously I want the best for NLE Choppa. I don't want him to be arrested, but I want him to be making money, be successful, and doing whatever he needs to do to get that bag. But when you start lying to the kids saying you're not going to do something, and then behind the scenes you're literally doing the exact opposite, that's where I have a problem. It just shows you were lying. So I got to call you out. All right. So NLE Choppa, fake woke, confirmed by your boy. Everybody who was coming at me on Twitter for hating on NLE Choppa, I do not hate the dude. I'm just calling him out for all the Bolshevik that he's been spitting in the last year. So now you know for a fact that December 21st shit where all black people get superpowers, lies. I mean, obviously, but other things like Donald Trump being the last president, obviously we've seen that is not true. He's sitting there trying to make his own social media platform. Biden is clearly the president right now. Trump has gotten censored from every single social media platform, even the hub. He got no power right now. But in conclusion, with all that being said, I know I clowned him pretty hard. Free Choppa. Of course, I want the best for all rappers, as this is my career and what I love to do, talk about rappers. Do not want any of them locked up, even Youngboy, Kodak, all the people who seem to get in trouble a lot. Hopefully they learn from all their troubles. And so with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, gazing into the sun until NLE Choppa is freed with that $4,500 bail. Shit, I might even go bail him out. Let me know in the comments what you think about this arrest and confirmation that NLE Choppa is in fact not as woke as you thought. Make sure to like and subscribe and join the Bob Gang if you with it. Also, I just posted my first GTA RP video on the gaming channel. Go check it out in the description. We hunted down a hacker. It was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. I made him I sucked his wiener. No homo. Peace out, cutty people. Not seen.